Imagine a world where extinct creatures roam the earth once more. Picture woolly mammoths traversing frozen landscapes, their massive tusks carving paths through the snow. Envision flocks of passenger pigeons darkening the skies, their wings beating in unison. This isn't a scene from a science fiction movie, it's a potential future thanks to the groundbreaking field of de-extinction. Scientists are developing extraordinary technologies that could reverse the course of extinction, bringing back animals lost to time. This incredible feat could reshape our planet, offering a second chance to creatures lost through human actions, but it also raises profound ethical questions about our role in the natural world. The possibility of bringing back extinct animals sparks both excitement and concern. It ignites our imaginations, making us wonder if we can truly correct the mistakes of the past. However, it also forces us to confront the complexities of our relationship with nature. Should we tamper with the delicate balance of life and death? What are the potential consequences of reintroducing long-gone species into our modern ecosystems? As we venture into the uncharted territory of de-extinction, we must carefully consider both the promises and the perils that lie ahead. Our planet is in the midst of a biodiversity crisis. Species are vanishing at an alarming rate, 1,000 times faster than the natural extinction rate. This loss is largely driven by human activities, including habitat destruction, climate change, pollution, and overexploitation. Every day, we lose irreplaceable pieces of the Earth's intricate web of life. Each extinction represents a unique genetic lineage gone forever, taking with it valuable ecological roles and potential scientific discoveries. The consequences of this biodiversity loss are profound. Ecosystems become less resilient, making them more vulnerable to collapse. We lose valuable resources, such as potential medicines derived from plants and animals. The intricate tapestry of life on Earth becomes frayed, diminishing the beauty and wonder of the natural world. The urgency to act is clear. We must find ways to slow down and ultimately reverse this catastrophic loss of biodiversity. De-extinction, also known as resurrection biology, is a field of science that aims to bring extinct species back to life. It involves a variety of cutting-edge techniques, each with its own set of challenges and possibilities. One method, cloning, involves extracting DNA from preserved tissues of extinct animals and inserting it into the egg cells of a closely related living species. This technique gained widespread attention with the birth of Dolly the sheep, the first mammal cloned from an adult cell. Another approach, selective breeding, focuses on breeding individuals of a living species that possess certain traits reminiscent of the extinct ancestor. By carefully selecting for these traits over multiple generations, scientists can potentially recreate a close approximation of the extinct species. This method has been used for centuries to develop new breeds of domesticated animals, and it holds promise for bringing back some extinct species with close living relatives. Finally, the revolutionary gene editing tool CRISPR-Cas9 allows scientists to make precise changes to the DNA of living cells. By editing the genome of a living species to match that of its extinct relative, scientists could potentially resurrect extinct traits and create organisms that closely resemble their long-gone ancestors. De-extinction is no longer a futuristic fantasy, it's happening right now. Across the globe, scientists are working on ambitious projects to bring back a variety of extinct species. One high-profile effort focuses on the woolly mammoth, an iconic giant that roamed the icy tundras during the last ice age. Using well-preserved mammoth DNA extracted from frozen carcasses, scientists are attempting to reconstruct the mammoth genome and potentially create a living embryo. Another project aims to revive the passenger pigeon, a once abundant bird that went extinct in the early 20th century due to overhunting and habitat loss. Scientists are using genetic material from museum specimens to piece together the passenger pigeon genome and explore ways to edit the DNA of closely related pigeon species to recreate the extinct bird. Meanwhile, in Australia, researchers are working to bring back the thylacine, a carnivorous marsupial also known as the Tasmanian tiger. Although declared extinct in the 1930s, preserved thylacine specimens provide valuable DNA samples that scientists are using to investigate the possibility of resurrection. Section 5. The ethics of resurrection, playing God or righting wrongs. The prospect of bringing back extinct creatures raises complex ethical questions. Some argue that humans have a moral obligation to try to reverse the extinctions they caused, essentially righting past wrongs. They view de-extinction as a powerful tool for conservation, offering a way to restore lost ecological interactions and revitalize depleted ecosystems. Others, however, caution against playing God and manipulating the natural order of life and death. They argue that focusing on de-extinction could divert resources away from more pressing conservation efforts aimed at protecting currently endangered species. Furthermore, critics raise concerns about the welfare of resurrected animals. Would these animals be able to thrive in a world vastly different from the one they left behind? Would they face new diseases, predators, or competition for resources? The ethical implications of bringing back extinct animals are multifaceted, requiring careful consideration and open discussion before we proceed with large-scale de-extinction efforts. Section 6. Where will they live? Habitat challenges in de-extinction. Reintroducing extinct species into the wild presents significant logistical and ecological challenges. Many extinct animals no longer have suitable habitats to return to. Their original environments may have been altered by human activities or climate change, making it difficult or even impossible for them to re-establish themselves. Introducing a resurrected species into a new environment could have unintended consequences, potentially disrupting existing ecosystems and outcompeting native species for resources. Furthermore, reintroduction efforts require careful planning and management to ensure the well-being of both the reintroduced animals and the existing ecosystem. Scientists would need to monitor the animals closely, track their movements, and assess their impact on the surrounding environment. Creating suitable habitats and ensuring the long-term survival of resurrected species would require extensive conservation efforts, land management strategies, and public education campaigns. Section 7. Unexpected consequences, the risks of rewilding. While the prospect of bringing back extinct species is exciting, it's crucial to acknowledge the potential risks and unintended consequences. Reintroducing a species into an ecosystem could have cascading effects on the food web, potentially leading to the decline or extinction of other species. The reintroduced species could introduce novel diseases or parasites into the environment, posing threats to other wildlife or even humans. Moreover, there's always the risk that a resurrected species wouldn't behave as expected. Evolutionary processes and environmental pressures could have shaped its behavior in unpredictable ways during its absence. It's essential to proceed with caution, conducting thorough risk assessments and developing contingency plans to mitigate potential negative impacts. Section 8. A new dawn for conservation, de-extinction, and the future. De-extinction has the potential to revolutionize conservation efforts, offering a powerful new tool in the fight against biodiversity loss. By bringing back keystone species, those that play critical roles in their ecosystems, we could help restore degraded habitats and enhance the resilience of entire ecosystems. For example, reintroducing woolly mammoths to the Arctic tundra could help restore the grasslands and slow down the thawing of permafrost, mitigating climate change. Moreover, de-extinction research could lead to breakthroughs in genetics, reproductive technologies, and our understanding of evolution. The knowledge gained from these endeavors could have far-reaching applications in other fields such as medicine, agriculture, and biotechnology. While de-extinction should not be seen as a substitute for traditional conservation efforts, it represents a bold and innovative approach that could complement existing strategies and offer new hope for a future where both resurrected and extant species can thrive. Section 9. Hope on the horizon. A world repopulated with lost species. The possibility of bringing back extinct species sparks our imaginations and offers a glimmer of hope in the face of the ongoing biodiversity crisis. While challenges and ethical considerations remain, the potential benefits of de-extinction are too great to ignore. As we continue to develop and refine these groundbreaking technologies, we must proceed with caution, responsibility, and a deep respect for the delicate balance of nature. Imagine a future where resurrected species roam free, enriching our planet with their beauty and wonder. Picture children learning about these creatures not from textbooks but from first-hand encounters in the wild. De-Extinction holds the promise of not only restoring lost species but also inspiring a new generation of conservationists dedicated to protecting the incredible biodiversity of our planet.